Well, hello everybody. Good evening, traders. It's 7:02 almost. Tuesday evening here in the East Coast of the United States. It is Tuesday, December the 9th. Just like that. How's everybody doing today? How did we trade today? Yeah, I haven't traded since I wrapped up this morning. Caught this long. Got out. Where did I get out? Right around here. We had monthly and weekly VWAP. Couldn't get above it on ES. Some really good setups. There's always room for improvement, LJ. Always. No doubt about that. Well, let's see what we get this evening. Gold is looking like an interesting long. That might be worth a little stab here. See if we can get some upside, maybe to the mid 40s. Small size. Maybe something like this. We held IB high. So that's key, but we're struggling at the upper band here. No position yet, but this is the general idea I'm looking for. Maybe I do want to get long. Let me add my gold here. Man, ES is in a such a small range. It's got a perfect distribution from 46 to 49. It's a 3-point trading range. Crazy. And Q's at 67 to 89, 20-point trading range. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, we're right in the we're diddling in the middle here too. So far on Globex. It's very small. Can't really see it, but right at the point of control here. So let's see if we come down here and we test this again, maybe if we switch over to MGC. And maybe accumulate a little bit. Keep our risk down. Two and 9. 2 and 9's all the way down here. 239, I think you're saying. $38.5 for a starter. I'll add a little more down here. I'm worried it could flush us out, so I don't know. We'll see. We've made lower highs. Let's go over to the toolkit here. I might flatten this for now. I flattened it. I'm going to wait for some direction. I'm glad I flattened it. See what happens here. We want to try and get short on that little bounce. Return to value. Fade value are extreme on the weekly. Return to value on the initial balance. Or does it hold? Short at 36.8. Tight stop. 36.8. I don't think I'm going to give it that much. I only have one micro. And Q's ripping. What? Yeah, look at that. That's ES. It's weekly VWAP. I'll take a stab at this. So short gold, long, and Q. Nice. Cover one at 90 if we get there. I flipped over to NQ. I'm still short gold, by the way. I just have one. No, I have two. Lied. Our gold goes good. Mm. Tricky old gold. Yes, it's doing better than NQ. Come on now. There it goes. Nice. Got out of the gold trade. This trade's working nice. Hey, JP. Thank you. The best way to size on Asia, son, if you're used to only trading New York, is very, very small. You're going to have to get a feel for it. We reload on this pullback. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome to the live stream. Right to that LVN on ES here. Let's see if we can get some PDC or whether this already bounced a little bit there on NQ. Back to VWAP here. Does it keep going? Was that just a big old short squeeze? Very possible. Nope. On NQ, LJ? Take a look. Yeah, look at that. Man, look at that. What a trash. If you were looking for the continuation like I was. Yeah, that's today's IB high. This is IB high. This right here is weekly VWAP. That blue polka dot. This one here. If we get a break, that looks like sucked in a bunch of longs and then they tanked it. Long at 68. Well, this range continues to hold, but look at this. You know, we kind of have a bit of a fade back on here. Starting to look at this here. Price has been dropping since I don't know, early afternoon. So we're thinking long? Is that what you guys are telling me? Chuck says, what's up, Jake? You were noticeably absent this morning. 66H is RTH value area low on the profile, you mean? I don't see that. I don't see it, Chuck. I see RTH on the VWAP lower band at 635. And then I see all right, 635 down here. And volume profile is at 54. I don't see it. Would you look at that? See if we can get down to 56. No, the FX golfer, they're both good. NQ is a little easier to trade after hours because it has a little more move to it. So you think we're gonna get bought out of this, or I'm gonna look for the pullback short here, or I'm just gonna get squeezed out again. That would be very frustrating, but I think it's worth a shot. So see if we can get continuation down to 55. I can't schedule events in the past. When should I schedule it for? You guys might have been right. Would have taken a little heat there, though. I'll shut this stream. Yeah. They're all playing a game on us. I'll shut it down and I'll bring it back up again real quick. It's the only thing I can do. And it never happens on YouTube either. Test, test. You guys. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the trick is I just got to start Discord twice. Do we get the continuation to the downside? Or is NQ going to continue to chop? That's the question every trader wants to know. No, Chuck, he didn't have any issue with his voice recording aside from not correctly setting it up to record. User error, for sure. Press any key to record. Which one's the any key? This is some evil trapping. Evil. Yep, back to no action. The only action is trappy action. That's RTH VWAP right here. So we're kind of just rotating around it. Isn't that fun? This looks like an unfinished auction to me. I bet we're going back down. Upside looks a lot cleaner. I think we're going down. Yeah, when you see on the profile, finished auctions have a nice kind of curve to them, where unfinished auctions often look like a ledge. So on the profile, one more time, Nice curve. It's a finished auction. You get on a profile, and then there's like this just ledge. It's almost straight, blocky. It's an unfinished auction. It implies that it's going to revisit it, finish it up. When there's unfinished business, NQ likes to clean it up. Yeah, that's part of the toolkit. So it's essentially when we're in price discovery above the deviation bands, they're green. When they're below, they're red. And then the blue and purple are exhaustion candles. There are videos in that in the video vault. I can pull them for you since we're literally doing nothing. Make myself useful. Okay, you're going to want to watch that video. And then I suggest this video. Yeah, 6 p.m. start on this profile. Yep. Oh, that's a good question, Crypto. I have no idea, actually. I don't know the answer to that question. Here's one. That's a weird one, kind of like in the middle. There's a good one. There's one. There's one. Not crazy about it. There it is. I drew it on the screen. Finished auction, unfinished auction. So the curve part of the profile, right? If you see a nice curve at the edge of a profile, it's a finished auction. If you see a ledge, right, coming down, ledge or block, that's an unfinished auction. I like the approach, Chuck. I think it's solid. I don't think I mean, I would still watch the Globex. I wouldn't just look I would keep them up, both up. What do you guys mean? Am I drawing on a different screen? This? You don't see that? It's on the trading view screen. What the hell? Well, that's freaking weird. Why is it not showing? Oh, I see what happened. Got it. Well, I can't believe we went that long. All right, so third time's the charm. We'll get this right. It's the last thing I do tonight. It's going to get this right. Okay, so so this is a volume profile, right? When you get this nice curved edge, this nice, beautiful curve to the distribution, we will call this a finished auction, right? Nice, smooth, descending curve to nothingness. However, an unfinished auction looks like that. We'll call this a ledge. Oh, Sonny, careful with those acronyms. We don't do that here. You're in the wrong Discord, Sonny. All right, we're going down. I had a feeling. It only took 20 minutes. If you have to close out the whole thing, then yeah, I would probably close it before we get to the bottom here. If you want to try and hold on, 58 seems like a good level. Or maybe close out partial and hold a runner. We have business to do down here. Roadrunner, it's perfectly okay if you don't get it. You shouldn't have to know what that means. For those of us that do know what it means, I don't know what that says about us. Exactly, LJ. Whatever you do, don't Google it. Oh man, it looks like it got bought up again. Hopefully, we gotta be patient. Let's see what the delta's doing here. Nah, it's still pretty weak. We'll be patient. Yeah, very choppy, very slow. Not even, this is definitely a chop area. We had two traps that got bought up, mostly chopping in this distribution. Not great conditions. Big spread. Who's got the patience for this? We get 5 points out of this thing. Yeah, I like 657. Here goes. Come on. Everybody panic. Panic sell into this thing. Here it goes. Oh, that wasn't very convincing at all. Sure doesn't have the gusto of the regular trading hours NQ, does it? 643. 643 is the low. Let's do it. That was nice. All right. There we go, ladies and gents. We got ourselves a trade. Right here to the LVN. Do we buy it? Do we flip long now? Ride it back up. Long at 59. Man, we bounced off that level to the tick, huh? 57 3/4, it looks like. 57 and a half. like it might want to go lower. Yeah, looks like it's weak still. Let's see. Some absorption going on down here. There was a capitulation candle there too. Down it goes. All right, well, we'll check it out for another 10 minutes, guys. Come back for the stream tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those of you on YouTube, YouTube is delayed. So come join us in the premium. Is this the bounce? What do you guys think of the when I use the long short tools on stream? Is that helpful or is that distracting, you think? Okay. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll start using them more. So I'd like to cover one at 63.25. 450. 56.75. It's just kind of bleeding out, you know, it's not like it's just low volume fade. If you look at the delta, it's just grinding lower, a couple contracts at a time. Don't. I trade the Asia session every Tuesday and Thursday night, starting at 7 o'clock. So come join us. It's a party. Thursday, I bring pizza. Here goes. I took partials on this one, but didn't get quite up to my other one, so stopped out. Kind of year over year. It's inflation data. Jake, it's like their inflation. Yeah. Asia markets, mostly hires, investors wait, China inflation. We have FOMC tomorrow. So that'll make for some highfalutin action, I'm sure, or very muted, boring action. One of the two. All right. Well, anybody who grabbed that short, good for you. Anybody who caught that little bounce, good for you. I got trapped trying to do price discovery long there. Stopped out. That's all we got. Literally all we got. I'm way too bearish for all this bull action market stuff. I always think we're going to Hades. I've worked so hard at longing price discovery long, though. I've gotten so much better at it. Just want to short everything that goes up. I'm also thinking we're going to do like a 12-day of Christmas giveaway. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. If you're going to keep trading, manage your risks, stay sharp. Chuck, is there going to be a after party tonight in the hotel lobby? Nah, not tonight. No Crystal? All right, guys. Well, if you guys want to keep on trading, you could head on over to the voice channels, share your screen, share your mics. I'm going to retire for the night. Tomorrow's a big day. We have FOMC. In fact, where did I put it? Hold on. Wishing everybody tomorrow a very happy FOMC. We'll be having pizza and cupcakes, so be sure to join us. Our friend Jay Powell will be cutting rates for us, and he'll be cutting the cake and be cutting rates. So it will be a party. I encourage you guys to join us, and we will celebrate as we continue to cut rates through almost nearly 3% inflation. Yeah. Easy come, easy go, you know? So I'm going to wrap up here, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. in the Discord. Hope to see you guys there. Let's make it a great day. Enjoy your nights.